Welcome back to Jesters of Ravenloft, where a group of comedians tried to escape the horrors of the mist. The troupe continued on in their boat as trees and plants obscured the way and ominous drumming reverberated through the jungle. Adam and Shadowmaster had a drunken conversation about being happy versus being good. Tyler took on a parental role for Hazel and warned her against talking to Adam about anything. Kat persisted in her friendly approach toward the Lizardfolk, and she, Dell, and Tyler held together a tentative peace while the Lizardfolk ushered them to the shore. But as soon as they docked, Kat disappeared and Shadow Rogue returned. Can the troupe keep the peace without Kat's calm demeanor? I doubt it.
Yay! We made it. We're back. We're back. Ah, it is so nice to be here on this, the day of Guy Bradford's birth.
Happy birthday, mister.
That's very nice of you. Thank you so much.
It's so nice to have you here, Guy. Now, I think the thing we all know that we have to do, because it's musically so beautiful, it's time for us to sing you happy birthday in a staggering atonal stream.
That's right.
You really don't have to. It's
You're
fine.
going to find out
I believe
internet
you.
connection is like consistent speeds with everyone else's, and his internet connection is not up to speed with everyone else's. So everyone. And
Count us in, Tyler.
And two, and 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Guy. Happy birthday to you.
Wow.
I actually really like that. Thank you so much.
I gotta tell you, if that's not Twitch stream poison, I don't know what is.
I was gonna say, that's how you know
this, folks.
This show is live. There's no
It's now your ringtone.
and no one will ever know we didn't practice.
No, why would you need to practice the birthday song? It's simple and everyone gets it right on the first try.
Yeah.
Never made a mistake, not even once. No. So we're back for Jesters of Ravenloft, and Guy's here, so we have an opportunity for chat to buy Guy a birthday present in the game. So you can donate bits towards it. There's a poll about what it'll be right now, so it's all possible for Guy to get a birthday gift from all you fun watchers out there. And we've also just got to recap what the hell happened over the last bunch of episodes for chat and for Guy. Not that he's going to know that in session, but we'll get there. So we had four comedians, the members of Wet Change, a sketch comedy troupe, were at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival performing a show when fog rolled in and pulled them into a fantasy nightmare realm. They built each other's character sheets. That's not really narrative, but true. And then they went into town where they found out they were in danger. Tyler was communicated with along with the rest of the group through a laurel crown that he was wearing, because monsters were coming at night, and the only way for them to get out of this nightmare realm is for them to quest and find 3 different items that will give them the power to beat the Dark One, the evil lord of this whole area. So the first time they set off to go battle the Black Knight, they crept through his temple. They stepped on some sleeping guards. They killed a bunch of people. They befriended a skeleton horse. And then in a climactic psychic and literal battle with the Black Knight, Guy Bradford was killed, while Adam McNamara was possessed by a symbiote. Adam still possessed. Guy did, however, die and was brought back through magic, only without all of his memories. He couldn't remember anything about the past. He's slowly been regaining pop culture references for the sake of real life Guy's brain, while he became Shadow Rogue, the now wannabe cleric of the party as things move forward. The next night, the group was kidnapped and brought to the Caves of the Skinless. The mayor of town, Werner Herzog, was brutally murdered as Adam used him as a human shield.
Nope.
Adam also ordered his squire to his death in a boiling cauldron of blood, so the squire died. And then the rest of the team, who were relatively uninjured, all tried to hurt Adam, screwed up, and almost all killed each other. And they went back to
you
town.
agree with Adam?
No, well, it's true. That's what happened.
Okay, got it.
That's what happened.
Got it.
Because Adam was eating brains. Adam went back to town. Tyler went to bed. Guy prayed himself into a trance. And Dell secretly followed Adam, who was determined to eat brains to get the ability to float and have flying swords. Adam's symbiote finally confronted him about the fact he had been not listening for a long time and explained that that was not how swords were got, at which point Adam decided he didn't want a symbiote, and they began a battle of wills trying to outsing each other, which Adam lost because Adam has to sleep and the symbiote doesn't. So he was left outside on the ground after he had found a second squire, the remaining survivor of the battle, now known as the Omega Sergeant, who has joined the party. Adam also, having eaten a man named Peter Nutter inside the Skinless Caves, bumped into Hazel Nutter, Peter's daughter, and told her that he would adopt her if she still didn't have a dad by the end of the day, because he definitely saved her dad and didn't eat him. Dell went to bed, woke up. Tyler got a birthday present. It's birthday month. I did not know we were scheduling this show on everybody's birthdays, but hey, that's what's happening. So he's got a cool cloak covered in patches that he can pull things out of that are useful. And when they went downstairs, they found unconscious Adam, unconscious Omega Sergeant, and a glowing image of Austin Powers that exploded to reveal Cat Letwin in the place of Shadow Rogue. Luckily, our group needed someone with nautical skills, and Cat was able to provide them. So they set off with Adam still battling with this symbiote. Oh, yeah, Tyler became a horned monster. It's a cool power that he's got now. He's also green. They went to the boat. Hazel Nutter joined the party because no one sent Hazel Nutter away, and set off through a swamp/lake towards the Ziggurat of the Lizardfolk, a new enemy that has been summoned. Laura's birthday is next Wednesday.
Yeah,
It's everybody's birthday on this show for some damn reason. They set off on a boat that had appeared along with the realm, having replaced the spider folk. The lizard folk are a new threat purposely put in place by the Dark One to foil Wet Change's attempts to gain the power to defeat him. They rode forwards. Dell had let's just say it wasn't just about learning boat stuff, with a lot of hand holding at the wheel. Tyler convinced Hazel that perhaps he could be her dad as well, while Adam got very drunk with the symbiote, asked if he was a bad guy. The symbiote rolled a 1 and agreed he was a bad guy. So Adam is drunk, thinks he's evil now, wanted to become Cobra Commander, is calling Hazel Nutter Jimmy, and kept declaring that he's a really bad guy who needs to run the snake people, which is not the name of this species, but it is what he's obsessed with. The lizard folk attempted to attack the boat and were won over by Cat Letwin's determined approach to make a friend. She ended up finding a familiar among them, and then at the last second, as the boat landed on the docks at the Ziggurat, Dell tried to take a selfie with Cat, something she's always wanted, and at the last moment, Cat was replaced by Shadow Rogue. So Dell just has a selfie with a confused Shadow Rogue on the deck of their dwarven ship at the base of the Ziggurat of the Lizard Folk. It's dark at night, surrounded by currently friendly lizard folk.
Currently friendly. What an odd thing to say.
Okay.
I mean, they were brought over by the amazing negotiations of Cat Letwin, who is currently not present. So I'm not saying it's going to go one way or another. I'm just saying something's going to happen. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Does anyone have any questions?
No. I think
you're going to hear all this again.
Yeah.
I'm still drunk.
Correct.
Right. Okay.
That's not a question. That's just an explanation. I'm drunk.
Is this character Adam or actual Adam?
Actual Adam, I hope not. Character Adam, yes.
Yeah.
All righty.
Alrighty.
And I do have in my notes, I have a name from CMAC. I have an item name that came from Psychic Burrito. And there are a few other things from goals reached last session that we also need to have pay off now. So don't worry, chat. I never forget. I just do things when it's narratively possible.
Speaking of never forgetting chat, before we begin our episode in earnest, should we do some thank yous off the top, or do you want to wait until our ad break for that?
Tyler's here for thank you watch. Who do we owe thanks to, Tyler?
So far, since the stream has started, we've already seen an incredible gift of 1,000 bits from Shilzari. Thank you very much, Shilzari.
Thank you.
Mama Strange has, not only is Mama Strange resubscribed, she's on 3 months now for us. We've also got 100 bits from Mama Strange. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Wow.
We
Very
thank you, and we
generous
thank
and
you on
kind.
Guy's behalf.
Yes.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right. It is time for us to journey back into Ravenloft. Shadow Rogue, you were in a trance, over the body, well, the third of a body of Werner Herzog, who had been buried directly in front of his mayor's tower. And you had realized that the wink deal that you had with Adam McNamara was in fact a lie. However, you were teleported to another realm while this occurred, and you've missed the last part of the adventures with your friends, but you did have an experience that was all your own. Can you roll me a history check?
Oh, I'll sure as shoot try. Okay, that's just a raw 16.
A raw 16. Okay. Ezra had a pretty good estimate on what Ezra thought would keep you occupied. While drawing forth the memories that Ezra could, you appeared in a space, a small black box medieval style theater with a single chair and a stage in front of you and a small curtain. And when it opened, it was a puppet show. It was a puppet show performing the life of Guy Bradford.
Wow.
You rolled pretty well, so I'm going to say this is a good highlight experience for you. Can you describe the puppet show and what it showed you of your life before you became Shadow Rogue?
Yeah, I mean, it started.
And if there were any other characters with dialogue in your life, knowing that Adam and Del and Tyler are all important people to you, Ezra does very good voices. So if you were to say that there was a conversation going on and want to throw to somebody to act that out, I'm just going to say perhaps there are 3 significant conversations that would occur in this puppet show.
Yeah, sure. So it starts with the birth. It jumps to, preschool, Guy doing, okay. And then it leaps forward to Guy being in college, and he meets this young go-getter with flowing hair, tall as an oak. His name's Tyler, and it's just me and him meeting like in front of lockers, and I'm just like, "Hey, you were really cool in class this morning. I know. My name's Guy. It's nice to meet you. What's your name, fella?"
Hi, Guy. My name's Tyler. It's nice to meet you too. I thought you were really, really funny as well.
Oh my God, this guy's so cool.
I like your mutton chops, Guy Bradford.
Oh, thank you so much. I like your general disposition. It's very Tyler. I just met you, but I feel like it's, yeah.
Oh,
Tyler,
okay.
can you roll me a wisdom save?
Total of 5.
Ezra does not know you very well, so Ezra's making some bold emotional choices that may be wrong while trying to show Guy his history.
Bold, you say? Okay.
Yes.
Guy, I know we've just met and introduced ourselves to each other, but I have to make a confession.
Oh, okay.
I've been admiring you for quite some time, Guy Bradford. From across the classroom here on the Humber College campus during Larry Horowitz's stand-up class.
Okay.
I don't know. Am I crazy, or am I feeling like a real fire, a real heat here between you and I?
Tyler, we can discuss this, I think, at a later time, but could you please take your hand off of my buttock?
Okay. As long as my other hand can remain on this shapely peck of yours.
Okay, you get a pass.
Oh, I like
so
you.
The college portion of the play continues, showing you the torrid romantic affair that Guy Bradford had with Tyler Hewitt at Humber College.
Great. So, wait, we're continuing on in this round?
Yep, that's just an assumption that you had that romantic relationship. Now, where did you meet Adam? It was the next Act 2. It just says Adam McNamara.
Right. So the time I met Adam was this is a true story. So we're at a one of his old sketch group. Like they're filming a video about Sherlock Holmes using the word ejaculation.
I know this one.
And
That where we
Adam,
met?
And Adam is playing a professor, and I'm an extra. And I just came to this one building. I'm like, hey, am I at the right place? I'm here. I'm here for. I know Eric Turkianics. Hello, sir. And then I see this lovely bearded fellow who's very nice, and he just approaches me with all the warmth I would expect from somebody who's very nice.
Hey, I'm Adam. I didn't catch your name. Oh, you're in Rulers of the Universe, right?
That's the name. Don't wear it out.
Oh God, I absolutely love you guys. You guys are so great. Thank you so much for coming and helping us out.
Thank you so
Adam,
much.
Can you roll me a performance check? Because Ezra is not within you. Ezra has only seen you from the outside. So how well have you portrayed yourself to Ezra?
Well, I got a +5 in performance, so I rolled a 10, so 15.
This goes relatively according to reality. So how does this first meeting end up in the way that you two end up connecting?
Well, I kindly ask Adam to take his hand off my buttock and place it on my pectoral.
But can I leave it on your shapely peck?
Yes, you can.
Wow.
Honk, honk.
And the beautiful pattern of life continues as you realize that was the beginning of a strange and beautiful friendship with Adam. And that part of your life is acted out. And then it comes to Act 3, Del Borovic.
Oh boy.
How did you meet Del?
So it is the winter. We are actually not in person when we meet. We meet remotely. Tyler has been kind enough to set up a game of Elden Ring and says there's this really cool person who's going to join the party. Well, I am very bad at the game, but Tyler's very good. And he leads me to believe that there's somebody else who's equally as good. And we're going to go kill a dragon. So I'm just playing. And then I say, hey, hi. So you're a friend of Tyler's?
Oh, hey, yeah, Guy, I've heard a lot about you. You want to kill a dragon?
Bet your buns I do.
Oh boy.
Hey, by the way, I'm a mage in this game. What's your character?
Oh, I have a big fire sword and I hit things.
Right. And you're into, well, let's see. You have a lot of like spells that revolve around religion. Is that true?
Hey, that is true. That's kind of what I based it on.
Can you roll me a performance for Ezra's ability to know you?
That is a 16.
16. This stays pretty true to form. You have this first meeting. It ends on a positive note. How does this whole friendship begin at the end of this meeting?
Wow, you're great. I want you, and you're an artist. You're funny. You're nice. You know Tyler. You know what? You're playing with me and helping me defeat that dragon tonight with all your religious, determination. I don't know. I feel like it's setting me on a path, and I don't know. Maybe I'm being silly. Also, could you please tell Tyler to get his hand off my buttock?
What?
Gotta go. Bye.
And a new friendship is formed, majestically and very religion-based, but only from Guy's interpretation of the relationship, because Ezra got what was going on. And then there was the fourth and final act of this 4-act play, the journey of wet change to the stage as heroes. Guy, can you roll me an insight check?
Yes, I can. Inside. That's okay. So that's dirty 14.
Ezra shows you wet change. All of your friends coming together. Tyler in love with you and constantly touching your butt. Del, professional, put together and helping you use magic spells, but also in reality because Ezra doesn't entirely get this. Adam showing up as his regular crazy self. And you're shown a combination of performing comedy, but also fighting demons and actually fighting a dragon, which you're aware doesn't quite math out. You're not really sure if this is completely true or not, but you have a climactic battle, a big moment at the Battle of Edinburgh, and then you are brought into the mists, and you are shown the final steps leading up to your untimely death, where you heroically did battle for Ezra, as you knew you should. And then Ezra, you hear a voice just in your head say, "And that is your story, Shadow Rogue. Be who you will, but know your past. Also, happy birthday. And you just feel two hands shove you. And you fall forwards through the darkness until you land, standing on a ship in your black death metal Hercules outfit among your friends. You look and see a flash right in your face as Dell takes a selfie of you and her on her cell phone. And as your eyes clear, you see that you are on a dwarven, somehow stone and wooden wrought boat against a massive stone ziggurat in the middle of a lake swamp jungle. Around you are your friends. It is late at night, and there are lizards helping dock the boat.
What the fuck's going on? What?
Oh, Shadow
Del!
Rogue.
Del!
Hi.
Hi! Oh my God, Del!
Hey,
Del!
welcome back. Yeah, hi.
Del of Elden Ring fame.
Whoa, what? Wait, Elden? You remember Elden Ring?
How's it going, girl? Adam! I remember you.
What? Shadow Rogue. Yes. Welcome back.
Oh, wow. You look as cool as I always imagined you thought yourself were. I don't know. You're really badass is what I'm trying to say.
Flattery
Next to Adam,
get you everywhere.
Next to Adam, you see a small squire, identical to Dr. Deputy in all the ways you could tell, but you never looked that closely. And there's also a 17-year-old girl standing next to him who just says, "Hi, I'm Hazel Nutter. He's my dad now, and he's my dad now." And she points to Tyler.
Oh, okay. Hi, nice to meet you. And this little fella,
Omega Sergeant! Yay!
Mega Sergeant.
Are you here to do evil?
No, I'm afraid I'm on the side of light now, little guy.
Nuts! And he just kicks a rock off the side of the ship.
Tyler, has Adam always had children?
Cat? Guy? Where? Cat?
Yeah.
I guess gone?
Sorry?
Did you see Cat Ledwin? Cat Ledwin was here where you were standing. Did you see her?
Dude, I don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm on a bag of psychedelics here. No, I just saw my whole life almost basically flash before my eyes. I think I know what was going on up until the point where everything went dark and then I was reborn. I think.
Wait, you remember being Guy?
I think I remember most of it.
Oh my God, dude!
Yeah.
I'm coming for a hug for my friend.
That's okay. Let's just keep the space. Hey, so guys,
I actually need to know this for rules purposes. Do you hug him, Tyler? Were you trying?
I was going to go in for a hug. Yeah.
Great. Guy, if you want to avoid that, are you pushing him away or are you dodging aside?
No, I'm just going to dodge just aside.
Right. If you could roll me a dex save, and Tyler, if you could just roll me, I would say sleight of hand, or I would say athletics or acrobatics. Dealer's choice.
Let's call that. What am I feeling when I come towards Guy for a big hug? Probably athletics. Just no finesse to it. Just want to wrap my arms around my friend. Athletics. That's a total of 10.
Guy, what did you roll?
For my athletics, oh boy.
For your dex save.
Oh, my dex save. Sorry, what does that count? What am I rolling for the dex save?
Be a D20.
The D20? Oh, it's just a 12.
That's okay. Tyler rolled a 10, so you do manage to dodge aside. No hug. Continue.
Whoa. We got to build up to that, my friend. Remember, I got my hands.
Oh, God. Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's all right. That's
I'm
okay.
just really glad you're back, dude.
Hey, yeah, I mean, most of me. So what's going on, gang? Hail Ezra. Are we going on to Lizard Island? What's all this? There's lizards here. I'm kind of confused. Yeah.
You remember how the spider folk basically got, I guess, switched with Lizardfolk because the Dark Lord wanted to fuck with us, it seemed. That's what the ghostly specter guy said to us, is like, Adam sent his army over there, so now we're dealing with lizards. But Kat, who I guess is like switching places with you because you disappeared when she showed up.
Are you talking about Kat Letwin?
I am, yeah.
Oh, how's she doing?
Great. She took to this place really well, really fast. I mean, it was like she was freaked out at first, but then it was like no problem. She came with her own sword. We all got swords when we were here. She arrived with a sword. That's
impressive.
Anyway, she basically formed like a like an unspoken truce with these lizard people here. I think they were going to attack us, and now they're pretty chill. I would be careful around them because I don't know how she did what she did. I don't know how to talk to these people.
As a reminder to all of you, the squire speaks Lizardfolk.
Oh, thank you. I think that little guy was doing a little bit of translating, but it was a lot of it was just Cat making these big friendly gestures. So we're here, I guess, to get the last big item on the checklist is the reality blade. And then apparently, according to Ezra, we have everything we need to defeat the Dark Lord and then go home.
This is great news, guys. Okay, you know what? You never feel as great until you come back from the dead, and have your memories back. So
take your word for it.
Let's get to it. Everybody, come on. I believe in us. I believe in Ezra. Let's do this.
And as Shadow Rogue says that, the mists swoop in from all around you and obscure the floor up to your waist. And then they pull back again. And as you look down, you all see a shield resting on the floor in front of and in the center of the four of you. There's a large bullseye hammered into the center of it. It's made of interlocking bands of metal and wood. It looks very sturdy. It looks very put together. And it's clearly a gift from the Watchers to the group. Adam, can you roll me a perception?
Perception. All right. Perception, total of 11.
Total of 11. That's enough for you to notice. You have a new bag on your hip that's attached to your belt.
Ooh, okay.
No.
And when you look down and touch it, you feel a jolt go up your arm as it attunes to you, this particular bag. And you realize that you now have a bag of holding.
Ooh.
You can put up to 500 pounds worth of items in this bag and carry them around, and it will have no actual weight.
Wow. How much does a squire weigh?
Less than 500 pounds.
Ooh. Okay. I kind of like stick my head in it and look around. Like,
yeah, you can't breathe once you're in there. It's very bad. It's dark. It's cold.
I don't need to breathe. That's what.
Oh, then you're
sheet
fine.
says. I just look around. What do I see?
It's Christ. You see an endless void you can throw things into and pull things out of.
As a bad guy, I feel very comfortable in this endless void. I scream into the endless void, and then I stick my head out.
So Adam just has like a sack over his head.
Yeah.
Right,
and
okay, cool.
the other three of you are looking at a shield on the ground.
Okay. It still weirds me out every time this happens, even though it's been happening more frequently. Ezra, is this you, or is this like just the mist doing its misty thing?
This isn't me. I gave Shadow Rogue a performance of his memories to allow him to remember what was going on. Sent him back to you. Now, this must be from the Watchers. You're drawing attention. Some of it good, some of it dangerous, but we knew this would occur. For the first time, it seems like this wasn't a gift in particular for one of you. This could be claimed by any of you.
Okay, well, Ezra says this one's up for grabs, folks. Del, I mean, I've seen you out there with a shield. Do you want this shield? Or Guy, do you want a shield to be added to your repertoire?
I do have a shield.
You do. I apologize.
But,
so you both have shields then. I don't, and I think I want both hands on the old sword on my back here.
Right, but what wouldn't at least having something, for safety be a good thing?
Hey, gang, I got an idea. I got this bag that there's an endless void inside. Why don't we put that in the bag? And then when one of us needs it, we can just pull it out.
But Adam, does the void, does that send this shield to hell or something?
Let's find out.
No. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. I will take the shield.
All right.
That sounded like a normal enough idea, except you fully said it to us like a bad guy. Like, listen to your voice. Listen to yourself talking right now.
This is just what happened when I had my conversation with Shadow Master.
No, you don't
Listen,
Adam
to quote
doesn't
Wreck-It
sound
Ralph,
like that.
okay?
Oh my God. Okay.
To quote Wreck-It Ralph, just because I'm a bad guy doesn't mean I'm a bad guy.
I remember that movie.
because
Yeah.
Remember?
I was gonna say, Guy, can you roll me a d6?
Oh,
Ezra didn't include that in the recap.
that's a 5.
That's a 5. You remember Wreck-It Ralph, only one detail that is significant is wrong. Because remember, all you got was Ezra's shadow puppet version of your reality. So anytime you think you know something about the world, we have to roll for it to see how much you know.
Wait, let me pause the question. Then about all of these guys, I do remember at least meeting them and all the journeys we might have had before, even in the real world, or do I just remember those specific times I met them, plus all the journeys we've had in this world?
You remember, because we're going to play this a little bit of fun with reveals over time. Those specific things you remember. The overarching relationships that you had and kind of how you feel about them. With Adam and Del, they're accurate. And with Tyler, it's wrong because the puppet show was bad.
Right.
But when it comes to any specific memory of like a major event or other things that you would refer to, unless it is something that has been gifted to you by the watchers where you get a clean pop culture reference,
right,
we are going to have to roll for anything you think might have been included in the play to find out how good it was.
Right. But
Wreck-It Ralph was mentioned, but you need a 6 to get everything, and you rolled a 5. So you get most of Wreck-It Ralph, but with one thing really wrong.
Okay, but also specifically for this shadow, for the world we're in, this fantasy world, do I remember everything up until the point I died as well now? Like, have I recovered those memories?
You didn't recover them because you don't remember them. You saw a play that told you them.
Okay, great. Awesome. Now I'm on board. Yeah, I remember. Oh, Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah, that's the one about that giant video game character who's voiced by Emilio Estevez. yeah. It wasn't very funny. I didn't think.
Well,
I don't know what we all have to sit there with that. I'm like, Emilio.
Yeah. Weird choice.
Oh, I think I just remembered it wrong.
I'm honestly happy he even got the reference. I don't care about the actor thing so much.
So, Tyler, you feel a jolt of magic as you claim the shield.
Okay.
Do you put it on your back? Are you carrying it with you? How are you going to move forward with this?
Is this a shield I can? This is a shield that I must hold on to if I'm using it. It's not like okay. And how big is this shield?
This shield is, if you're thinking of the traditional knight shield, kind of shoulder to probably mid quad on your leg, like long enough and wide enough to be effective, but you would still definitely be able to swing something with the other hand as you will. It's got the little tri-pointed top and it goes down to a point at the bottom. It's very sturdily built, but it would take your full forearm to be able to wield it and control it.
Okay. I think greatsword I have to do two-handed, so I think the shield is going on my back.
Done and done. And the boat just comes to rest against the ziggurat as you are ending this conversation. The other lizard folk all seem really thrilled. And can you all roll me a perception? Adam, roll yours at disadvantage because you're still kind of drunk.
Oh, I rolled really good. Okay. Oh, okay.
I was going to say, knowing your dice, you'll do just fine.
Yeah, I know. I'm not worried.
Well, my worst roll was 19.
Oh my God.
So, because I rolled a natural 20. So a total of 21.
Incredible. 13 for me.
18 for me.
12.
3 of you are just talking about Wreck-It Ralph. Guy having it wrong. Del worried she doesn't remember who actually voiced Wreck-It Ralph. Tyler just pleased that words can be said and that they make sense. And that they make sense to Shadow Rogue. However, the Black Knight, the evilest of all of you, is looking skyward, fueled by the power of the moon, which is why he sees pteranodons swooping down from above and dropping larger, more deadly lizard folk who all raise bows, knock arrows, and draw on your position. And that's where we'll take a quick little break for ads.
Oh my God.
Can everyone please roll me initiative?
Oh, Tyler. Okay. 3 initiative for me.
It's a dirty 20 for me.
Natural 20.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Total of 10.
Oh my God, there's so many people on your team right now.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Jimmy Hazel.
Jimmy Hazel.
Okay. Omega Sergeant. Ryan of the Lizardfolk.
Yeah, so I was going to ask,
right.
what's Ryan doing?
Because Steve went.
Because they're on our
right?
side. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Adam, you were a 10, sorry?
Yes.
Adam is a 10. Look at him.
10 out of 10.
Look at that guy.
Ooh, thanks, everybody.
I'm flirting with everybody today.
I'm glad I met Guy digitally, so there was no peck or butt growth.
Somehow I managed to get in there at the end. I was playing Elden Ring one-handed, apparently.
Yep.
Okay.
Next to me in the room.
Yeah, I had the other hand squeezing that tush.
Combat begins as the arrows are knocked as larger, burlier lizards, more human Jim Bro sized lizards of a darker blue, without the mohawks up top, but with a much more crocodilian face, though with a shorter snout jaw, approaching kind of dog length from snout in scale, snapping their teeth, raising these large bows and just muscling them back. Adam, what do you yell to warn everyone else that this is happening?
Okay, yeah, I was going to ask if I could warn people. Okay, is there? This is a ship, so I guess there's like barrels or something,
Yeah,
right?
I'll say there are 3 barrels that you can see on this ship.
Okay, are they like next to each other? Is it like a platform? Would you say of barrels?
Yes, it is a platform of barrels.
Okay, so I jump on the barrels, and I'm like,
you
eyes
roll me
forward.
at-
Oh no!
Roll me an acrobatics at disadvantage.
I slowly climb onto the
Waffles off these barrels.
acrobatics.
Yeah, at disadvantage, you're drunk.
Man,
And you're on a
see,
boat.
this is what I would do if I was actually okay. Wow. All right. Well, I rolled a 4 twice, so my acrobatics is 1, so 5.
Great. You step up onto you're stepping up onto the barrels, determined to give a rousing speech, but you slip and immediately fall. What one word do you yell before you hit the deck that gets everyone's attention?
Dinosaurs, and then I fall back.
And weirdly enough, that works. Guy, you're Shadow Rogue. You are the first to see what is going on. You watched a play, but I'm imagining you still identify as Shadow Rogue.
Yeah, I'm still very much like that. Like until I get everything back, I'm still a shadow.
Ooh, I like that. All right, so Shadow Rogue, with your nat 20, you immediately hear dinosaurs. Look up and see what's happening. You see 4 pteranodons landing. 4 of these lizard folk with bows jump off, but the 4th one misses and then falls like 3 stories and dies because they rolled a nat 1. So they're just taken out by botched pteranodon landing.
Yes.
But there are still 3 on these ziggurats. They're about 3 stories up.
Okay, 3 stories up.
Well, 3 steps if you're looking at like big stone
Yeah.
style steps.
Oh, okay.
Probably about 2 stories in terms of the amount of stairs you would have to take to
Yeah,
get there,
so the top of like a medium house. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm back and I'm just like, here we go again. And then I pull out my my bow and arrow, and I'm going to basically try. I'm going to do something I haven't done before because I'm very confident, having been brought back with these memories.
I will even say you have a point of inspiration for this confidence.
Okay.
It's your birthday and you've got new memories.
Okay, well, I'm going to use that point of inspiration, but first I'm going to load up my arrows. I'm going to do 3. Okay.
Great. I love it.
And I'm going to try and imbue them, not just with, I'm going to hold them for at least like a couple of seconds to impart my essence into them. Yeah. And while I'm doing that, I'm doing a prayer to some kind of like Ezra prayer. I'm going to be like, Ezra, baby, grace these arrows with your loving touch and send these bastards straight to hell. And I'm going to try and imbue them with 2 kinds of energy: my dark energy from my deathly aura, and some kind of loving hell touch from Ezra. And the point of inspiration I'm taking is, man, this is just like, oh wait, I can't do that.
Actually, you can. The mists fill you up and you get 1 new pop culture reference at this time.
Wow, convenient.
Man, this is just like fuck. I lost it. No. This is just fuck. I'm gonna just say this is
You get hit with 11 arrows trying to rip
This is Men in Tights. This is just the cover of Men in Tights where there's like a billion arrows, and then I just think about where he shot arrow after arrow when he was trying to show his adversaries that he was hot shit. I'm just like, Carrie Elway, this is for you, my man. And I pull back and I shoot. And
Roll that D20.
Oh, fuck. What am I adding on to this?
You'll have a stat next to your bow. It'll probably be dexterity plus proficiency.
It's in a box in the middle of your page.
Yeah. So that's okay. 1 dex, 6 plus 2. So do I also have to do a d6?
It's the middle column that you add that number to hit.
Yeah, there's a column that has an attack bonus, ATK bonus over it. And that's what you're adding to this die roll.
This
I'm
still
real psyched about it.
This is a 9.
A 9. You fire 3 arrows, but having never fired 3 arrows before, they do exactly what you'd think, which is 2 plink into the ground and 1 pretty much goes straight left. Just stabs into the side of the boat, and the lizard folk looking at you there just turns and goes, huh?
Oh, shucks. Yeah, that's it.
Del, you've watched Guy do a prayer and then fire his bow in the weirdest way possible. What do you do?
Oh, we're gonna die. I scramble over, like, get on my hands and knees and go next to Omega Sergeant. You can talk to the lizards. Tell the lizards not to fight us. To do something. Tell the lizards to stop, because we got good lizards. We don't need to fight bad lizards. Do it.
What? I don't work for you.
Adam, tell him to do it.
I was gonna say, Del, do you want to try to persuade him to do what you want, or threaten him to do what you want?
I'm gonna threaten him.
Great. Make your threat, and then let's roll an intimidation.
Adam likes me better than you, and if you don't do what I say, he's gonna eat you.
I'll give you advantage on that one. That was confusing, but I think that would work. He's not very smart.
Hell yeah. Oh, net 20.
Omega Sergeant's like, I'm not getting eaten, and he bounds up on top of the barrels because he's sober, and he's like, and he is immediately shot at.
Oh no!
Oh, they miss though. They dodge, and he jumps back down to you, Del, and he just goes, they're not listening to me. These ones, I think, are controlled by the dark one. The ones we had were just like the guards. It's different.
Oh, okay, it's different. Okay, well, hey, good effort. I'm gonna stay down here and
please don't let him eat me.
Okay, yeah, no, not this time. Maybe next time, but you did good. Thanks.
All right, Adam, you're up.
Okay, so just so I know, Tyler, did you have a previous shield before your new shield?
No.
Oh, you just did not have a shield at all?
I did not have a shield, no.
Okay, all right. So what I do is, because I keep my old RoboCop helmet on my belt, I call to Hazel and I say, Jimmy, come here quick.
I'm your dad.
Here, you need this more than I do. And I kind of smack the RoboCop helmet on her head to protect her. And I guess Omega Sergeant is screaming at this point. She also is not armed, right?
Correct. She is a 17-year-old girl.
Okay, so she's got a RoboCop helmet on her head, and I'll be like, get below deck and do not come until your bad dad comes to get you.
Oh, cool.
And then I'll I'm guessing, if I'm picturing the boat, there's usually like that little center part of the boat where is it like walled off, or is it like in the open where the steering wheel is?
The steering wheel is in the open. There is a large structure that it is attached into that is about the height and width of a person that it kind of slotted into. So if we want to paint this picture really specifically, the boat is to kind of sideways perpendicular to the ziggurat. Ziggurat has a big square base around it. There's not a particular dock, so it's just kind of left side up against the ziggurat. You guys are around the center of the boat. As we said, it's about 20 feet long from bow to stern. And to your left, that's where the ziggurat is. And you're about 30 feet, 40 feet from where, not 30 feet, 40 feet. You're about 40 feet from where these bow lizards are up. So it's a ways for you to get to them.
Is there a way I can hide myself behind this structure so that almost to like delay my move? I kind of want to wait till they land and then pounce on them and try to use my vampire bite and eat one of them.
You can hide. They have landed and they all have bows drawn. So odds of them.
They're on the ship now.
You. No, they landed higher up, but they've all drawn bows, so they don't need to run towards you. They're going to shoot you.
Okay. Oh, right. That makes sense. Okay. Well, I don't have anything to throw at them, so I'm going to.
You can hide along the deck of the ship. At either end, there are the railings that you would expect. They're stone and wood wrought. You'd be able to duck down behind those. You could hide behind the barrels. You could hide behind the stern. You could even run forwards and try to like lay down and hide at the base of the ziggurat. You'd have to go prone, and it'd probably be embarrassing, but it's doable.
Right. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna as Jimmy runs down, I'm gonna be like, look for things that we can set this boat on fire with. And then I'll
Just
kind of
send your daughter below deck.
Yeah, but when you're down there, find explosives and then come back up safely. And then I'm going to go towards who's closest to me, would you say?
Right now, you are all sort of gathered around at the center. So Shadow Rogue, Dell, and Tyler are all in a relatively tight triangle. You had stepped towards the barrels and then wiped out. So to your side would be Dell and Omega Sergeant, who are both hiding behind the barrels.
Okay.
Tyler and Shadow Rogue are standing in the center of the ship. Shadow Rogue having just fired 2 arrows into the ground and 1 to his left. And Tyler has not yet acted.
All right. I'll quickly run to Dell and Tyler, and I'll say, shields up. And I want us to create kind of like a Roman shield wall, have Guy behind us, so then he can stand up and kind of like pick him off, and we will just be like a shield.
So right now you could stand and provide the shield to Guy. Dell is down, but could be able to join you, and Tyler hasn't acted. So are you going to heroically stand there solo to shield Guy?
Yes. I will stand there, I'll stand there and shield Guy, and then I'll indicate that they should come and also be shields.
Fabulous. All right, you succeed in that notion. Tyler. Oh wait, no, it's Ryan the lizard. Just a second. All right, so it's gonna draw a bow, and Ryan the lizard's gonna take a pot shot at the big guys. Ryan the lizard misses. He's trying. He's going to be representative of the other lizards. There's just a flurry of arrows fly out from your lizard folk before all of them, except Ryan, just bail back into the water and go. Ryan seems to be the one most committed to the party.
Okay. We appreciate him.
Ryan's brave.
Then, okay, a Mega Sergeant already acted. We have the first of the lizard folk firing down on all of you. You see them knock arrows. They look at Shadow Rogue as the threat. Adam, you raise your shield to defend him, and they fire. And their arrow flies true, straight towards Shadow Rogue. And you see it just going to pass over your shoulder, Adam, and it's a straight shot into Shadow Rogue's shoulder. And then it jerks to the side and hammers into Tyler. Ow!
Oh.
And we'll take an ad break right there.
What?
Oh. Okay. Tyler.
Yes. Ow. My neck, I'm assuming.
You take 4 points of damage from an arrow punching into your torso.
Good Lord.
That's not nothing.
Tyler, it is your turn to act.
Ah! Ow! Fuck! Just really, not being heroic about getting hit with an arrow. You know what I mean? There are tears. I'm having a hard time. I do my best though to reach behind my back and pull this shield out in front of me. I don't think I fully understand what's happened. So I try to hold it up to where the arrow hit me, thinking now I'm protected because that's where it got me. So that should be good. But I'm going to stand beside Adam.
Great. You take your position next to Adam. Up next is Hazel. All right, let's see if she can find herself some explosives down there.
Come on, kid.
Just normal boat things.
You just hear her being like, "It's a lot of stones." Like, she rolled a 3. She's not helping. Another skeleton fires.
A skeleton, you say?
Oh no, sorry. God damn it.
I thought we were getting some secret.
Too many
info
things.
there.
They're all coming in on you. No, another Lizardfolk fires. However, they fire their arrow and their bow breaks in their hands.
Yay!
Nice. Strong nat 1 energy.
Oh, wow.
Sweet.
However, you see them reach down to their hip and draw a giant stone sharpened axe ready to continue this engagement. At which point, the third lizard raises their bow and fires towards your growing formation of shields. It will hit. It flies forward. It zigzags again right towards you, Tyler, but your shield raises itself and in the way, so you will take some damage. But it's almost like this shield gives you resistance to ranged damage.
Interesting. Does having a shield equipped affect my armor class, or is the effect of this shield this reduction of damage? That's like the main.
Yeah, we'll get a little technical. Yeah, what you can see is right now it feels like the arrow would have punched through to hit you in a much more significant way, but the shield jerks it aside. So instead of taking 3 damage, you will take 1.
Whoa. Okay, I mean, my life is still in peril, but very impressive.
And we are back to Shadow Rogue.
Okay, well, I kind of screwed the pooch on that last attack of mine. So what I'm going to do is I'm just a little frazzled, like, oh, okay, that didn't go how I expected it to go. Everybody, get close to me. I'm going to try and cast a shield spell with the graces of Ezra. All right. This is not going to be like the last one. This one's gonna be really powerful. I'm gonna use all my faith, baby. Blanket everybody in your healing light.
Please roll me a religion check.
Okay. Fuck. Okay, that's a 13.
You pray so hard and you feel it so much and nothing happens.
Can I
Guy,
give it
Shadow, shoot someone.
give it time. Can I do another thing?
What other thing do you want to do?
Okay, so that's not gonna work. Okay, so I know. So these guys are up high.
Yep.
Right now, are they on? Is this kind of like a mast or something like that? Like, is there something that I could that they're connected to, like a mast of the ship that they're on? Or
sadly, no. This is just you are on a ship that was powered by motors underneath, so there are no sails here. If you wanted to move towards the Lizardfolk, you would have to climb over the railing and then work your way up the ziggurat towards them. It's like a big pyramid, only with blockier, chunkier steps.
Since I can imbue my death on stuff, I'm wondering if I can imbue my death on the ziggurat if I get close enough and I place my 2 hands just like come here, boy, and I just strangle the ziggurat.
Let's find out.
Okay, I got this, guys. Here goes, and then I run. And I jump onto the ziggurat, and I just you see my little paws glowing, and then I just place them on there, like, this is death. Eat it.
Can you roll me a sleight of hand?
Oh shit, yeah. So that is a dirty 21.
Dirty 21. You reach out and yell, "This is death, eat it." You successfully do damage to the ziggurat. Can you roll me a D10, whatever your unarmed damage is? I think it's D4 plus your strength plus a D10 for your necrotic damage.
Hold on. I got a 6 for my D10.
Great.
And what am I adding?
Roll a D4.
Roll a D. Okay, that's a 2.
Great. So you're up to 8. And then what's your strength?
Oh, my strength. Oh shit, that's a 3. Okay, so
All right, so you do 11 damage. So you sink your hands in and take a big chunk out of the brick in front of you. And you feel like if you did that 8 or 9 more times, you could break this brick.
What, instead of breaking it though, could I like feed my essence so that it contaminates it and basically my aura slithers up it like a snake, and just anything that's touching it that isn't me, like ew.
I would say, can you roll me an Arcana?
I
Don
will definitely
Quixote over here
try.
trying
God.
Kill a building.
Kill building.
That is a 12.
A 12. You're not sure. You think it might take a couple of hours if you wanted to do that.
But I'm scaring them.
Del, you have seen Adam yell, form a shield wall and step forward to protect Shadow Rogue. Tyler's been shot but still joined the shield wall. Then Shadow Rogue yelled a prayer and ran directly out into the open and is now yanking on the ziggurat. What do you do?
Yeah, I was prepared to be part of Shield Wall, and then there goes Shadow Rogue. I'm looking back at the other two, just gaping mouth. Oh, God damn it, you guys! And I'm just gonna run after Shadow Rogue towards whatever closest lizard person there is, because obviously lizard person's gonna just attack Shadow Rogue. So I've got to get in there. I got to close the distance.
Great. Do you want to get up next to Shadow Rogue and hold your action? So just whoever comes at you, you'll take the first shot.
How far away is the cloak? Can I just get to one?
You're
lizard?
not going to be able to get to them because they were up at bow range.
All right,
one of them's
then,
taking an axe and is clearly ready to come for you.
Great. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to plant next to Shadow Rogue with my shield, and I have sword in my other hand, and I'm waiting. And even while I'm standing there, like, I'm shaking. Why am I doing this? This is terrible.
Thanks, Del.
Adam, you are up. You formed a shield wall, and the person you were protecting ran away and then started yanking on a building.
I'm just like, see, if people just listen to me, then things would go. Anyway, all right. Where is Omega Sergeant?
Omega Sergeant is just over by the barrels, within a couple of feet of you.
Okay. I'll be like, Omega Sergeant, go downstairs and help your sister look for explosives.
You got it, boss.
And then I'll go, okay, Tyler, on me. And then I'll raise my shield.
I am. What?
And I want to run towards the pyramid thing. And just try and form it. Like, my thinking is they're high up. If we try to climb up there, they're just going to like boing, 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 just like pick us off one by one. So I want to try to protect the only archer in our group and hope the archer realizes this and also shoots arrows. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna just
gambit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get next to Del. Hope that Tyler follows me, and then continue that wall.
Great. Then your lizard friend Ryan rises up and fires another shot at the lizard folk above. Oh, he hits on a 19. Good for him.
Yeah, wow. Ryan.
Well done.
And max damage. Good for him. So shit.
Fuck
You've got a lizard with an axe, you have a lizard with a bow, and you have a big lizard who is gut shot and listing pretty heavily to the left while trying to stay on their feet. Whew. All right. Up
MVP.
Next is Omega Sergeant. Can the Omega Sergeant find explosives?
Come on.
He's got advantage. You all look back as you hear a voice say, "Yay, got it!" And you just see Omega Sergeant run up the stairs holding two giant gems he's ripped out of the engine that are just rippling with force between the two of them. And he runs forward and says, "What do I do with this?"
Can I answer him? Can I be like,
"Yeah,
throw it at them"? And I point to the lizards.
And you realize that you were watching Omega Sergeant, a 4-foot-tall squire spin in place and hammer throw an explosive device towards the enemy. But about halfway to that enemy is you guys.
Uh-oh.
And we'll end that episode there. Cool.
Whoops.
That's the end of this episode, listener, but next week you could become a watcher and affect the Jesters' adventures by joining our Twitch stream, which happens every Wednesday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That's Toronto time. If you join our Twitch chat, you can give the cast magical items, name NPCs, and decide the events that shape Ravenloft. So, catch up on the story, follow Dum Dum Dice on Twitch, and join our weekly stream right away. Jesters of Ravenloft features the voices of players Tyler Hewitt, Borovic, Guy Bradford, and Adam McNamara, alongside Dungeon Master Ryan LaPlante. This episode was edited and mixed by Laura Hamstra, and Jesters of Ravenloft's artwork was created by Borovic at delborovic.com. That's DELBOROVIC. Our theme song is Midnight Creeping by Jonathan Shaw at jshaw.co.uk, and our ad breaks use the tracks No Control and Chiefs by Jazzar, JAHZZAR, whose music is available at freemusicarchive.org. For all things Dum-Dums and Dice, including merchandise and how to join our Patreon, you can visit dumdumdice.com or find us on social media at dumdumdice. That's DUMBDUMBDICE. Now get out of here before the mist gets you too.
Dum-Dums and Dice has to give a special thank you to the supreme beings of our Patreon at this time. Christopher Little, Sue One, George Dolby, Richard Cranium, Gavin and Abby McDonald, Logan, Fire Unfriendly, Grandma Likes D&D, Alan, Stabby Stranger, Glitch Trick, Flynn1138, Alarain Okapi, Schrodinger's Pepper, Guy Edwards, Madre de Gatos, Lady Maiden, Nithrian, Garbo Ape, Locke, Sam Schaefer, Waffle Marine, Dagger Rain, Rob L, Dia De Los Hoodless, Diophasis, Loki Burrito, Squishy Werewolf, Remy, Funky Head, Nomad, the Wise Paladin of the Badlands, Accent Therapeutic Services in Florence, Kentucky, Lael, and Jill and Noel LaPlante. If you want your name to be added to this list, you can join our Patreon too at patreon.com/dumdumdice. Thanks to them, and a little bit of thanks to you.